Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. How will all the political parties do in tomorrow's local election? Well, according to all the opinion polls, it looks like the Conservatives are not going to do very well, but we shall see. Let's start with Labour. Now, how will they do tomorrow in the local elections? Will they lose many councils? Or what? Or will they manage to hold on to some? People are starting to write Labour off. They're predicting that they're going to do badly, but I think they'll probably just manage to hang on to a few seats, to a few local councils. I think they'll just hang on to a few of them. They won't hang on to many, but they won't gain many, but they'll just hang on to a few. And of course, not only that, we've also got the mayoral elections as well. We've got them voting for them as well. It's going to be interesting to see how Labour do tomorrow. I think the voters will probably give them a good kicking. Starmer will get a good kicking tomorrow. He deserves it, the way things are going, the way he's running the country at the moment. So don't be surprised if there's some shock local election results tomorrow, well, into Friday morning. And now we can turn, how will the Conservatives do? Well, I'm predicting the Conservatives are going to have a bad night. I expect them to take a drubbing like they did at last year's election. Kemi Badenoch doesn't seem to be making much headway, does she, in trying to convince the voters, the people of this country, that she can become Prime Minister, which I don't think she'll ever will. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Conservatives do badly tomorrow. I don't think people are going to go back to them and vote for them. They might win a few councils, but I don't think it'll be many, and there'll be more pressure on Kemi Badenoch. If Tories do as bad as everybody's saying they will, then the knives will be out for Kemi Badenoch. Our position will become untenable. The Tory machine will swing into action, and they'll start a campaign to oust her if the Tories do badly in tomorrow's local election, which they will. There'll be calls for her to resign, because if they do badly tomorrow, then they most certainly won't do any good in the next general election. And I think after that general election, they'll be looking for a new leader. They'll soon get rid of Kemi Badenoch after that. And there'll probably be some Tory MPs who'll be calling for her to go after tomorrow. The Liberals, well, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get some councils as well. The Liberals are one of those parties. They're just a party of protest, aren't they? They're not. Nobody takes them seriously. They've got no chance of ever forming a government. God help us if they ever did. But I wouldn't be surprised if they don't take a few councils away from Labour, and especially the Tories. The Liberals usually do well in local elections, don't they? Or by-elections as well. If we have any by-elections, they usually do well in those. So don't be surprised if it's a good night for them. As for reform, well, everybody's saying that they think Reform are going to do well. Myself, I don't think they will. Not as good as everybody's say they will. They might shock everybody and gain a few councils, but I can't see them really doing that well. I think going back to Labour, I think Labour will just manage to hang on to some of their councils. It might not be a bad night for them, as everybody's predicting, but as for Reform, they'll probably run Labour close to getting some councils. So don't be surprised if we wake up Friday morning to Reform running some of the local councils. And let's start finally with the Greens. Well, what can you say about the Greens? They're another party that seems to do well in local elections, and I wouldn't be surprised if they don't pull off a few shocks as well. I think they will. They'll probably do well. They'll win a few councils. I think there's going to be people switching their votes tomorrow from Labour and the Conservatives. Some will vote for Reform, others will vote for the Liberals, and others will vote for the Greens. So don't be surprised if you wake up on Friday morning with the Greens managing to get a few councils, and probably they might have the first mayor, because there's some votes for mayors as well, isn't there? As well in tomorrow's local elections. Well, that's how I think all the parties will do in tomorrow's local elections. Mr. Politics here signing off, and remember, don't believe the lies.